Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources.
RT World News. September 19, 1918 America, New York. French Defense Minister cancels meeting with British counterpart amid outrage over a UK-US deal, reports. The upcoming British and French defense ministers' meeting has reportedly been called off, as Paris continues to fume over Washington's nuclear submarine deal with Australia, while belittling London as the third wheel.
BBC News World. September 19, 1907 America, New York. My dad, held hostage in Iran. London-based baker Elika Ashori is campaigning to bring her father home from jail in Iran. BBC News World. September 19, 1905 America, New York. Street dreams of Nairobi dance crew hoping to beat the odds. A group of street dancers in Nairobi, Kenya, struggle against the odds to become celebrities. BBC News World. September 19, 1902 America, New York. Migrants in Texas. U.S. flies Haitian migrants back home from border. Hundreds of would-be immigrants camped under a bridge on the U.S.-Mexico border are returned to Haiti. Mirror World News. September 19, 1858 America, New York. Mum charged with killing 3 children planned dream, moved to New Zealand, for 2 years. Lauren Dickerson, 40, was remanded without plea to a secure facility at Hillmorton Hospital in Christchurch after being charged with the deaths of her 2-year-old twins Carla and Maya and their older sister Leanne, 6.
New York Times World News. September 19, 1852 America, New York. Thousands evacuated as Canary Island volcano erupts. A volcano on the island of La Palma spewed lava and smoke, prompting an evacuation of thousands and forcing the Spanish Prime Minister to delay a trip to New York. Lava approaching a house on La Palma, one of Spain's Canary Islands, on Sunday.
September 19, 1832 America, New York. How stars are prepping for tonight's Emmy Awards. Photos from the red carpet at the Emmys. September 19, 1809 America, New York. Is there a contradiction? Acosta presses DHS Secretary about policy. CNN's Jim Acosta presses Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas about plans to ramp up deportation flights to Haiti to deter Haitians who are overwhelming Del Rio, Texas. September 19, 1750 America, New York. Opinion: billionaires are so over Earth. Another day, another billionaire in space. At least, that's what it feels like. On Saturday, we saw billionaire Elon Musk's SpaceX spacecraft splash down after a 3-day trip personally funded by Jared Isaacman, a billionaire who was joined on the flight by 3 other civilians.
World CBS News, com. September 19, 1736 America, New York. Volcano erupts on Spain's Atlantic Ocean island of La Palma. Authorities immediately evacuated over 1,000 people, but Spain's civil guard said it may need to evacuate up to 10,000 residents.
Mirror World News. September 19, 1712 America, New York. Gabby Petito. Body found in search area for missing adventure influencer. We'll be bringing you the very latest updates, pictures and video on this breaking news story.
RT World News. September 19, 1710 America, New York. Girls will return to secondary schools in Afghanistan, but only after safe environment is set up, Taliban tells media. The Taliban has said that girls can return to secondary schools only after Afghanistan's militant-led government creates a secure environment for them. So far, only boys have been allowed to resume their studies. New York Times World News. September 19, 1704 America, New York. Your Monday briefing. France recalls its U.S. and Australian ambassadors. President Biden spoke about the submarine deal alongside Prime Minister Scott Morrison of Australia and Prime Minister Boris Johnson of the United Kingdom.
World CBS News, com. September 19, 1700 America, New York. Gottlieb says COVID origins may never be known. The former FDA commissioner talked with Face the Nation moderator Margaret Brennan about his upcoming book on COVID-19.
September 19, 1656 America, New York. Elon Musk pledges $50 million to cancer fundraiser. SpaceX founder Elon Musk pledged to donate $50 million to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, helping exceed the $200 million fundraising goal set for last week's Inspiration 4 space mission. September 19, 1643 America, New York. Chris Rock says he has COVID. Trust me, you don't want this, comedian tweets. Comedian and actor Chris Rock revealed Sunday that he has tested positive for COVID-19, and he is using the opportunity to urge others to get vaccinated against the virus.
Mirror World News. September 19, 1629 America, New York. Taliban soldiers seen enjoying sun on flamingo pedal boats with assault rifles. The group of militants, armed with rifles and rocket launchers, were seen enjoying the pedal boats at the Band-e-Amir National Park in the latest of a string of bizarre photos showing them in surreal situations.
Wall Street Journal World News. September 19, 1619 America, New York. U.S. spat with France shows challenge of keeping allies unified. Diplomatic dust-up over security pact among the US, Australia and the UK comes as Biden administration struggles to maintain unity among its closest friends.
September 19, 1603 America, New York. Analysis. The biggest hurdle for Biden's economic plan. As Congress considers his economic plan, President Joe Biden faces one overarching challenge: taking money from people who have influence and giving it to people who don't as hard.
CNN.com World. September 19, 1600 America, New York. We want justice, say relatives of 10 killed in U.S. airstrike that officials now call a mistake. Emil Ahmadi knew his brother Samurai wasn't the ISIS-K facilitator that American officials portrayed him to be in the days after his death. Now, at last, the whole world knows that too.
September 19, 1600 America, New York. We want justice, say relatives of 10 killed in U.S. airstrike that officials now call a mistake. Emil Ahmadi knew his brother Samurai wasn't the ISIS-K facilitator that American officials portrayed him to be in the days after his death. Now, at last, the whole world knows that too. September 19, 1530 America, New York. New Netflix series is first to use Muslim Arab man as lead in a comic book adaptation. Abubakar Ali was 10 years old when two hijacked airplanes crashed into the World Trade Center in New York City on September 11, 2001. September 19, 1524 America, New York. Clyburn says there's a possibility infrastructure vote could be delayed. House Majority Whip Jim Clyburn said Sunday that there is a possibility the vote on a bipartisan infrastructure package will be delayed, despite Democratic House leaders promising moderate members a vote by September 27.